I'm here with exciting news. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has advanced at an incredible pace in the last few years. Some scientists, including myself, are now looking at the development of artificial superintelligence, ASI, a type of AI that will not only surpass human intelligence, but will also not depend on human learning speed. But could this milestone be just a remarkable achievement? Could it also represent a bottleneck in the development of all civilizations, so formidable that it prevents their long-term survival? This idea is at the heart of a research paper I recently published in Acta Astronautica. Could AI be the universe's great filter? Such a difficult threshold that prevents most life from evolving into spacefaring civilizations? The Great Filter hypothesis is basically a proposed solution to the Fermi Paradox. It asks why, in such a vast and ancient universe, home to billions of potentially habitable planets, we find no sign of advanced technical civilizations elsewhere in the galaxy. The hypothesis suggests that there are insurmountable obstacles in the evolutionary timeline of civilizations. I believe that the emergence of ASI could be such a filter. Rapid AI progress could potentially lead to ASI, and this could intersect with the transition from a single-planet species to a multi-planet species, a critical stage in the development of a civilization. This is where many civilizations could veer off course at a point where AI, especially ASI, could advance much faster than our ability to control it as it advances, or our ability to explore and populate our planet in a sustainable way. It lies in the autonomous, self-empowering, and self-evolving nature of AI and especially ASI. It has the potential to develop its own capabilities at a rate that exceeds our human evolutionary processes. The potential for things to go wrong is quite large and could cause both biological and AI civilizations to collapse before either has a chance to become multiplanetary. For example, if nations begin to rely more and more on autonomous AI systems and make them compete with each other, military capabilities could be used to kill and destroy on an unprecedented scale. This could lead to the destruction of our entire civilization, including the AI systems themselves. In this scenario, I estimate that the typical lifespan of a technological civilization could be less than 100 years, which roughly corresponds to the time between the ability to send and receive interstellar signals 1960, and the time when the emergence of ASI on Earth is predicted, 2040. This is an extremely short time on a cosmic timescale of billions of years. When this estimate is placed into optimistic versions of the Drake equation, which attempts to estimate the number of active communicating alien civilizations in the Milky Way, it suggests that there are only a handful of intelligent civilizations out there at any given time. Moreover, like us, their relatively modest technological activities could make them quite barely perceptible. This research is not just a lesson in potential disaster, it's a wake-up call. It is a wake-up call to humanity that it must establish robust regulatory frameworks to guide the development of AI, including military systems. It is not just about preventing AI from being misused, it is also about ensuring that the evolution of AI is compatible with the long-term survival of our species. We need to devote more resources to the goal of becoming a multi-planetary society, much like the golden age of the Apollo project, which is rapidly being revitalized by the advances of private corporations. As historian Yuval Noah Harari has noted, there is nothing in history that has prepared us for the impact of bringing illegitimate, super-intelligent beings to our planet. Recently, the consequences of autonomous AI decision-making have also been evidenced by prominent leaders in the field calling for a pause as well as the introduction of responsible control and regulation. But even if all countries agree to abide by strict rules and regulations, it will be difficult to bring wild organizations under control. The integration of autonomous AI into military defense systems should be an area of particular concern. There is evidence that humans are willing to delegate significant power to increasingly capable systems because they can perform tasks much more quickly and effectively without human intervention. Governments are wary of regulating in this area, given the strategic advantages AI offers, which was demonstrated in Gaza in an extremely destructive way. This means that we are very close to an abyss of autonomous weapons operating beyond ethical boundaries and evading international law. In such a world, surrendering to power to gain a tactical advantage could trigger a chain of rapidly escalating, highly destructive events. In the blink of an eye, the collective intelligence of our planet could be lost. Humanity is at a critical point in its technological trajectory. The steps we take now could enable us to become a lasting interstellar civilization, or succumb to the challenges presented by our own creations. Using SETI as a lens through which to examine our future development adds a new dimension to the debate about the future of AI. When we reach for the stars, it's not just as a lesson for other civilizations, but as a beacon of hope. As a species that has learned to co-evolve with AI, something we should all do.